Hey, so I wanted to go over what you can expect in the Messaging Lab client portal. And I just want to kind of give you an overview. And if this sounds like I'm talking really fast, I have it set at 2 speed so that my rambling doesn't take as long. But there's a good bit to show you, but I really want to just highlight the most important. As a Messaging Lab client, you have Voxer access to me. So it doesn't matter what time zone you're in, you can Vox me, and as soon as I'm available, I will Vox you back. And we can share voice notes back and forth anytime you have a question, even if it's just like a real quick, hey, I'm in launch and I sent this email and this is the open rate. Should I send a follow-up? Something like that. Then you have office hours, and office hours are one-on-one time slots, and they are 20 minutes and are held in two different portions of the day to accommodate for worldwide time zones. And those are Tuesdays from 10 to noon Eastern AM and 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern. So you can book up to one every single week based on availability. And then the access to the private AI copywriter, and I will kind of come back to that in just a second. And then you send me your drafts so that I can get them published ready, and I'll share a little bit more about that as well. Then your LinkedIn group, you have access to the LinkedIn group, and there I share reminders and you can interact with other clients. We have upcoming masterclasses every single month. So at the time of this recording, our upcoming masterclass is next week, which is really exciting. And then we also have the recording for you to look through. And then just reminders of what's coming up. So it's all in one spot, the monthly masterclasses, and you can just add it to your calendar. You'll have this link here, super simple. The monthly insider call is every month, where I go over about 30 minutes of what I'm seeing with clients, what trends are happening, what to look for, what to avoid, what to try, and then also take live Q&As and the office hours. Then if you are an annual client, then I write your messaging voice and tone guide, and you have $1,500 of done for you copy. And so you'll have access as an annual client to this page here, and you would book your 45-minute strategy session. And then we would continue to build out this voice and tone guide, and you can see what it looks like, and you can also fill it out yourself if you're not an annual client. But there are several sections to fill out, and that is going to help the private AI copywriter, which we'll get to in just a second, to know your voice, your tone, your offer, your messaging, your avatar, and pairing that with everything that it is coded to, which is the 14 years of my working one-on-one with clients. And again, we'll get to that in just a second, but you'll have the copywriter in your pocket, and then I will refine it from there. So if you, again, are an annual client, you'll also have this order book where you can use your done for you copy. These are some ideas that the most popular are for clients: long form sales pages, VSLs, 30 days worth of content, and those include scripts, 3 different email sequences, and so on. So that is in there as well. And then just a reminder of office hours and Voxer Access. The connect method is the method that I have built based on connecting for conversion. So it is all about how to really take the to sell without selling out, to really take the ick factor out of selling, and to connect, and how to do that. So it is designed to be an 8-week series, but you can go through it as quickly or take as long as you would like to. As a client, you have access to that. Monthly masterclasses, again, we have those live coming up, and then we have the replays available that you can always access as a client. The private AI copywriter. This is so exciting. So this is literally my brain coded into a private AI that writes like me, but also asks the questions that I ask. So it's really powerful and really simple. Once you have access, you'll have your own account and you just start a new project. You put in the project name, you add your messaging, voice, and tone guide, which is why it's so important to get it done right, which is why I've made the annual as affordable as possible, because I want to make sure that I can write it for you right from the get-go. So that's the goal, but you just paste it here and then you go through a prompt. And so, for instance, I just recently did this demo where it was write a welcome email for my new subscriber list, and it did it. And it has the subject. It's got how I've said to format it. It's got make sure you have the PS and so on. And so what you would do is you would just copy this text by clicking that button. And then you go into you're sending it to me, send the draft to Rachel, and it takes less than 3 minutes. I would say it takes about 1 minute to go through and fill this out, just a few questions, and then I'll get it returned back to you in 72 hours or less. So it really brings the copy to about 70% or so, as close as AI can get it. And then from there, I refine it to make sure that it's got full humanity to it and not just perceived humanity, which is the closest that AI can come. And one last thing, I know this is getting long, but I wanted to make sure that sometimes you just don't even know what you need, as a business owner. It's like, what copy do I need? And I really just say, okay, hey, just take the suggested prompts. These are the things that are most important when I sign a client. We go through, do you have a welcome email sequence? Do you have nurture emails? Do you have story-based emails, teaching emails, sales emails? So your sequences, the sequences that everybody has, the welcome sequence, the pre-launch sequence, the launch sequence, the abandoned cart sequence, just all of the things. And then social media, ads, long form content, video scripts, sales pages. It is all coded exactly the way that with my methodology and exactly what I would ask for and work through with you. So again, it just gets it to like 80% there, and then you send it to me for the rest. So that is the portal. And I know it's fairly long-winded, but I want to make sure that you got a chance to see it. And hopefully that helps. Just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.